All right, Eric, good stuff in the swing. I wish I could have been there. 16, Waste Management, Phoenix Open under the lights. That had to get your heart beating just a little bit. And I saw that you clanked it a little bit off the toe. And there's different reasons why you can hit it on the toe. But in looking at your swing, you got a lot of good stuff going on. And I think you actually play a fair amount of golf in following you, which I'm a big fan, by the way. But a lot of good stuff in your swing. I think one thing in the backswing I'll suggest at the end, something that you might want to look at just a little bit, because you're kind of right on the fence there with the club face, and I'll get to that here in a second. But first I want to talk about impact. When you look at your swing, okay, and you look at how the club is coming down, like a lot of good stuff happening right in here, and then as you come down in here, I think we kind of get a little bit of a short arm in this way. Right? And the spine probably hangs out a little bit, kind of down in flexion through the hip impact zone. And then we kind of get a little bit of this side swipe across the ball, and we can catch it out on the toe. All right? So what we need to do is, as the club's coming down this good plane, what we want to do is we turn through the strike. We want to add a little bit more of this extension look in the spine. All right? So flexion would be this way. Extension would be this way. All right, so as we swing through the impact zone, and we're coming through here, if I kind of hang out in flexion like this, then I can get a little bit of kind of this side swipe across like this, all right, versus extension. Right? I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you can see that dish, you can see that movement this way in the context of rotation through the strike, and I think that'll help you catch it out on the center of the face. Good analogy is the tennis overhand versus kind of that cut shot, right? So if this is the racket, and if I was going to go overhand, I would go low to high. So I'd get the racket down here low, and then I would kind of go up to high, right? You can see how my spine kind of lengthened back with some extension. So I'm down here low, and then it's up to high. Right? You can see I kind of meet the ball out in front. Cut shot, I'd be up here high, and I'd kind of be across kind of low, right? So that cut shot, you can see, would kind of be this, right? I'd be kind of going a little through, like through this way, and again, out on the toe. Low to high, right? Overhand, you can see how that sweet spot's going to want to work and stay a little bit more, say, down the line in your case, and again, catch it more in the center of the face. So that's what I would do. I would kind of get the concept of this low to high recruitment feel with the body. A good drill is just to take the club, put it on the ground here. I do this a lot with some of my videos, and you've seen it on my page as well. But if you put the club down here on the ground, and you just drag it low up to high, low up to high. See how everything's pushing up, left leg. Pelvis pushing forward, spine extending back. That's going to really, I think, help you catch it more on the center of the face. Again, we wouldn't go high to low. High to low. We get a little bit of that swipe through here, short arm out on the toe. So I hope that helps. Get the feeling of that, low to high feeling, extension, and then start to hit some shots. Club comes down in here, and then you're feeling that kind of recruitment with the body through the impact zone, and I think that'll really help. Now, back to what I said earlier. One last little thing, as you're working on that, if you find the face is just a little too open, then I think you could probably just create a little bit more flexion in the lead wrist. Try to kind of go this way with it versus that way. When you look at the top of the swing, again, a lot of good stuff. You see that face there. If you got the face looking just a little bit more towards the sky, through that, I think that might be a decent little tweak for you. Get the face just a little bit more shut, and then from there, some low to high feel with the body, the spine extending. I like that game plan for you. Eric, big fan. Go to work. You're in Florida. You call me, you email me, and we tee it up, buddy.